So we are back in Motorsport Manager for another episode. This has been a very long time since I recorded the last one, so I thought I'd update you. There's been another patch that's been released in terms of the videos. That like the space between the existing patch from now and the patch before will be very short. So this patch introduces like a new thing with like blue flags and stuff, so that's the kind of patch I'm running on now. But we're back, and I'm glad to be back because we have just got confirmation that our engine build has been finished, and yeah, we can gain a decent amount of like performance out of this engine. In fact, it's the best engine we have, only at 40% reliability, and we have a low rule risk break with this particular part. But updating on the team's championship target, we're apparently bang on, so that's all good from that point of view. So we will now actually improve the engine. We need this improved as much as possible. I have learned from the time basically in this game not to concentrate on getting one part up to 100%. Like 80% is pretty much decent enough. Just having a look at our drivers though, we still got our normal driver lineup, except Dembele is quite old and will go down in ratings very, very soon. Valdez has a decent potential of like another half or 3/4 of a star, and Young has like 3/4 or maybe even just like 9/10 of a star left on her potential. But yeah, apart from that, we are actually doing very well. Car's still crap as always. Headquarters is crap, but nonetheless, we'll skip forward. Okay, so apparently we need to build the telemetry center. Can we please put some money aside for one? We'll see. I am very, very certain that we possibly can't afford it at the moment. I think it's just a little bit out our budget, so Isaiah Nold, that will stay in my mind forever. Okay, I feel like I'm going bonkers, boss. I'm really finding practicing quali sessions harder. Well, to be quite honest, Valdez, we don't have quali sessions, so I think you must be imagining crap. And in fact, yes, you are going bonkers, my friend. Because you think we have quali sessions. Racecraft is hero. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, I don't know. In this particular kind of division, quali doesn't matter. In practice, we don't care. So it's races. Well, it's just an easy decision for us to make. So that's that. Let's check a look. Let's take a look at our parts. Let's see what our engines are. 58%. This engine's okay. In fact, why did I improve this one? This is the part of the learning curve. But since I've been playing the game for like 30 odd hours, I think like half the stuff I've done is stupid. Wait, I don't even know what to aim for. I don't know. I don't know whether to be... Well, either way, we're going to be in the green. And in fact, before we even go into that, design a new part. Let's see, a gearbox is crap. What's the next race? Which will actually require that. So let's get a component for this. Let's go all out. Try to not be like risky, but you know. Try to actually get some upgrades that can actually benefit us a lot, but by the end of like this season, the risky part, like a low risk part, will be like no risk at all. So this is what we need. 2 days acceleration. In fact, am I really bothered? I just need something that gets like performance out the thing. That gives us extra reliability, that gives us performance. That gives us an extra 5% reliability, that's 81. But this is locked. Ah, I know why it's locked. You know why it's locked? Because we don't have the knowledge, I don't think. Well, that... Okay, the red zone's increased, what the heck. That's 56. 81. 96. You know what? I find that funny because now we can't afford it. Mate. Oh, this is daft. This is really daft. I either settle for... I can't even do it. I can't even do that. Yeah, I can't do it. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It really is. This is what money issues we have. What's our current gearbox? Well, our current gearbox is like 100. Oh, we only... Eh? We built one. Oh, what's wrong with me? Our gearbox is still pretty crap, though. Suspension, then. We'll design some suspension, because we haven't done that. We'll do that. That'll get us some more performance. In fact, it's 109 potential. 40% reliability. To be quite honest, I just want to improve performance of like the new parts we have rather than reliability, because reliability is just pointless. There you go, there's all our money pretty much gone for the entire season. You're very welcome. Finances, let's check the budget. Let's put it up to high. Now we're obviously going to lose money. Never mind, it doesn't matter. So at the end of practice then we get 14th and 18th, and that's not too much of a worry. What to worry is that all of these, there's only 3 of them. I thought there was going to be at least like 6. There normally is. Nonetheless, we'll I don't even know where we start, to be quite honest. I have long since forgotten where we were in the championship, at the back probably. So yeah, let's take a look where they are. I wish there was an easier way to see where the grid position was. Oh, never mind, 5th and 3rd. Okay. Okay, so the downforce is okay for both. Right. Valdez said it was a bit too aggressive, so that should do. Stiffen the handling slightly. And go back a little bit. And I think we are pretty much done. Valdez will start on the softs. Wait, how long are those softs going to go for? 10 laps. That's okay. They won't. They'll go about 8. Just increase... Oh, I don't even know what Dembele said. Still okay. Oh, I don't know. I'll just put less downforce on. Never mind. That's okay. Everything else is okay, which is good stuff. Now, we just don't have. We just really don't want to crash. Soft tires wear more slowly. Hey, like tire wear's just like, what's the point? Even though tire wear is kind of like a bit easier. That's it. This is strange. I don't know. I mean, Valdez is very like quick on his. Right. There's no point. There's no point because we have to refuel. So, right, I'm sticking with that, I don't care. Go attack, overtake. This is something I never used to do, just go and attack and overtake, because I thought it would drain the fuel too much. Never mind. Let's get into it then. 3rd on the grid for Dembele, 5th for Valdez. Waiting for the light to go out here in Italy, or Milan, and it's lights out, and Valdez, for some reason, gets a really good start, and Dembele gets an okay start, but Valdez is... trying to battle away for 4th, right? If we actually get some decent positions here, we're all good. Oh god, what is this sorcery? How was Valdez past like 3 cars on that straight? That's the power of our new engine. Our new engine has done this to Valdez, just made him insane. And here we go, Dembele as usual just drops about 50 positions. More like probably 5. There you go, she gets 1 back. Just don't crash, please. I like that car. Car's nice. What's 6th? 6th looks... Those cars in 6th and 7th look absolutely smart as. Look at Valdez. He's going for it, son. Go on. Right. This is actually worth just zooming in here. We'll keep an eye on Dembele in the bottom right there. And she's down to 6th. Really, this is... The commentator's curse is actually real, everyone, because I did say don't crash the car, and what does Dembele do? Oh wait, crash the car. So after lap 2, pretty much we're down to 1 car. So that happened. It's okay. I feel confident with Valdez. Very, very confident indeed. Just need to get those tyre temps down just to stop the wear from getting too excessive. Because you can see, if these tyres overheat, we don't get any performance bonus, they'll just get worn quicker. So there we go, just go into neutral and medium. Actually go high, high. Just go high, my friend. And Valdez is now getting overtaken. And down to 4th place. No matter though, this is quite a longish race, so we're still pretty much within a shout here, and our tyre wear is much better than what theirs are, so we're all good. Oh, here comes Valdez. Right, he's in 3rd now. He's in 3rd. This is good. You see, this is what we need to do. We just need to keep going like this. Oh man, this is insane. Oh, someone's pitted. Well, no, actually, no one's pitted, but that was Dembele in the pit lane after like the horrendous crash he had. So yeah, that happened. I didn't even check it at his like new trait. It brings him up overall +2. So that's good. That's good. So 1-2 for whatever team this is. No clue at all. But yeah, oh, 1 lap worth of fuel left. Come on. Can we draw it out for another? Actually, I'm not risking it. Let's bring him in. Another 10 or 12 laps. Ah, I don't even know actually. You see, if we go another 10 laps, it'll take us to lap 17. That's not what we want. We'll refuel all the way up. Tyre choice. These will last 15 to 17 laps, but our fuel just won't go that far. We're okay for everything else. Let's make it a fast pit. Actually, balanced. I'm not risking crap now. Not risking it. It's too early in the race to be risking like this, and now we're in the pit lane. I think the first one to come into pit as well. It's not too bad at all. Right, this is where we're going to lose the race quite possibly. I'm still getting the sponsor objective. All right, now he's down to 5th. That's okay. That's okay. Everyone else is on soft tyres. What the heck? It's okay though. Hang on, right? If I play this correctly, I can perhaps get away with like not changing the tyres, because these go about 15 laps. Oh mate, this is perfect. As long as Valdez doesn't rip his tyres up, we should be able to make it to the end on these. But I don't think we will, somehow. Knowing my luck, but you know. We're in 8th, so that's a bit of an issue currently. Weather is fine, track grip will go up. So yeah, nothing really more to add to that one. Just I don't know why Valdez is going so slowly. I'll be quite honest. Oh, medium tyres is shocking. Alright, I need to stop like pitting him onto mediums. Even though the long game doesn't really work on this like division. Oh look, he's going to go down to 10th at least. He's going to at some point. Look at how many cars are behind him. This is ridiculous right now. Right, let's push. Yeah, we're not even going to bother trying making it to the end, I don't think. Well, we could, but it won't work. Yeah, it won't work. We can close the gap to 3rd, hopefully. Oh, that would work, wouldn't it? That would work beautifully if you just didn't make a mistake. We've got excess fuel, we've got okay tyres, right, we just need to conserve these, okay. This is a very quick race, by the way. So, I don't even know how long this video is going to be, probably very short by the end of this. There's 10th for us, there we go. I wish I chose the 16th one now, but we're ambitious. So, you know. We're going to try our best to try and grab a couple more places, as long as, like... In fact, we're on better tyres, look, than the rest of the field. Okay, we have a bit of an issue. The engine feels slightly down on power. We're going to have to pit him then. Shit. This is where we fail. This is where we actually fail, I'm not even kidding. I'm just repairing the engine. If we're going to drop a load of places now. This isn't the ideal race, to be quite honest with you. It really wasn't. I was hoping to grab a few great points here, but looks like we're not even going to get that. Oh, God. Well, Sabado's out of fuel, so that's a little bit of comfort there, even though we're 15th bloody place. Jesus Christ. That extra pit stop was unnecessary at the end there. Oh, God. But overall, just looking at like the positive side of this race, we have the worst car on the grid and we finished 15th. So I think that this has been a great race for us, considerably, because... Oh. No, that achievement means we've been discovered. Oh. So there's a bit of an issue now. We have about half our remaining money taken away from us, and now we also get 2 places. So actually we get 17th at the end of that. And that part gets banned too, by the way. 6 places! How can you get demoted 6 places? I was demoted 2. Actually, slightly better. Like 1 point better than expected. We got 5 points at the end of that. But the thing is, if we would have got an extra point, so it really doesn't really matter, to be quite fair. But that extra point would have put him like 10 points behind like Chew here. Although we're not going to catch up to those. We're still 9th in the championship though. Lucky. Yeah. The thing is, unless we win the next race, which is going to be very, very unlikely, I think we've got 9th at this point in the season. It's not been a great first season. It's like the worst car. Well, it was the 9th worst. The 9th worst. The second worst car on the grid, to be quite fair. Our performance was way down, but then we've just dropped to being like the worst. But we're 9th, so it's a pretty okay thing. Okay, so Dembele has... Oh dear. Dilemmas! Why do I, like, every time... Yeah, we've got like 42, like, grand left. Why does this video want to hurt me so much? I come back to this game having been several, like, probably weeks, in fact it's probably months away from this game, and yet you know what happens? The game just says, right, this is going to be your punishment. We are going to make this the worst race of your entire season. In fact, like the basically race from hell. That was basically that, right? So thanks to Dembele, we've got like a crap ton of like fixed time. So that's not good. We're going to have to accept this interview now. Oh, Valdez, mistake, blah blah blah. I have to be more careful, which is true. And then that somehow kind of like ensures our job security a little bit. Part banned. Thanks a lot for that. Yeah, we're not doing that again. Problems are for frick's sake. Yeah, this is also the other dilemma that we have. In fact, no, let's go through the list of dilemmas once I've actually finished with this one. He gets a new party structure around like he owns the place. He's even used my toothbrush. Well, I don't even know like why that's that offensive. I just wish you'd show me more support. It's infuriating. I'm sorry, but you're crap, woman. So now we're going to have to look for another driver. So you know what? You know what? This video has actually kind of saved me in terms of length at the moment. Because I was just going to quit. I was going to quit after this race. But clearly not. I'm going to have to do some more stuff. Because someone, specifically Dembele, doesn't want to be at the team anymore. So I'm going to scout some very promising drivers. Casciani or some... That's probably the worst like pronunciation ever for me. So there's Dior. Right, so I'll scout this Italian woman. What else? Ivanov. I want someone relatively young with like potential. Gatto. He's very old. I don't know. I'd like to invest in a driver somewhat in the future. Oh, look at that, it's disgusting. I don't want it to be like a short-term thing. I'd like them to be with me for quite a bit before I actually retire. Rodriguez. Yeah, that guy's not joining us. Guarantee it. Oh, apparently so. So we'll scout this guy as well. That was actually very surprising. Sevilla as well. Let's and also let's just be stupid. Yeah, you know what? It's part banned. I'm sorry. So that means that engine will no longer be with us in the season. So just to show support for Dembele, okay, will give us some better parts. But I can tell you something, we can actually afford to do that. Because Dembele, I'm not even taking a risk with this gearbox anymore. I'm just not. I'm not taking a risk with that. Knowing my luck. So let's improve parts then. Okay, so we've got performance. Do we really need the engine? That's useful. Acceleration and the wing. Okay, so the wing we don't need to worry about. Gearbox on the other hand, we need to improve that. We should improve that, but in fact, that'll carry through to the next season. So we don't really need to be too concerned about that. I don't even know what else to do. You know what, I could improve the brakes, even though they're not required. Right, we can't improve the wing anyway, because it's just like spec parts, so we can just do that. Just improve 2 things. Maybe even suspension, but I don't know, because this suspension's got 91. Why would I do that with the brakes? They're already like the best part. Let's do the suspension. That'll be useful at some point. Let's advance and see if we get anything back from our scouts. Okay, so apparently our performance work is now done. That was very, very quick. It took them no time at all. Look how much potential we missed out on. I don't even know like how the hell that took them that quick. We'll increase this. I think if we invest our time in this, we should be okay. And we should invest our time in this as well. So then we don't have to worry about improving brakes as such. By the way, we actually are getting our new suspension in like the next 8 hours of in-game time. And there it is. It's 40% reliability. But it doesn't matter, because I can just go and fit parts. Is this risky? If this is a risky part, I'm not even putting it on. Yeah, it's a risky part. Go away. Not after the bloody last race. No way. I can't afford another fine. I can't afford to take risks at this point. So we've got 91 and 99. Yeah, we'll stick with those because we can use the gearbox next race anyway. Okay, guys, we have more mail. It turns out that our scouts take like longer. In fact, it's going to be like next season before we even get any like insight on drivers. So this is going to be a bit of an issue for us. I really won't go through this. It's pointless, but yeah, he would want a test track. Well, sorry, I have like 42 grand like after the last race. Don't care about that. Sponsors though. Our sponsors will be ending by the end of the season. I'm going to have to drop this down as well so we don't actually like break the bank quite literally. But yeah. So I thought coming back to this game it was going to be a little bit easier for me, but clearly not. We've had issues with parts being banned, that's specifically our engine, so now we've just basically wasted probably like, I don't even know how much it cost. I think I can probably... Yeah, it cost us like 1.5 million, which is a bit of a waste of money. So now we're kind of down on the engine for next season. Our suspension somehow is just like, look at that. Why is that? Oh, go away. Why is that there? Why were that good? I don't know. But we had the parts. We've had Dembele wanting to actually leave unless Valdez leaves, and I don't want to really do that for the team. It's a bit of a hit and miss with that. And of course Dembele crashed in the race as well, just to add insult to injury. And we're also at 42 grand. So you know what, that's like 4 dilemmas that we've had. In fact, it's just like 4 things that we didn't really want to happen till the end of the season, like at the end of the season at all. So it's a bit of an issue right now. So we're gonna have to end up looking for a driver. This is impossible. I can't even like do anything at this point. So it's a big one. Look how much we have information on like this guy. That's it. Whoa, we've got. You know what? This might not be actually a bad idea. You know what? You know what? I think this is actually somewhat kind of enlightened my mood. Turns out that the driver that I completely discounted because of his potential, it has actually got a great bit of marketing, or marketability even, behind him. Depending on the results of these 3 drivers, I may end up going for this guy as our reserve driver, for like temporarily. This is not like for the long term, his potential's crap, and then just promote Young temporarily again until we can like find a new driver, or we just get like another main driver apparently, but on a rolling contract. I don't even know how that works. But yeah, look, this is basically this. Oh well, we can desired earnings minus 1,000. I don't even know what that means. So yeah, we're going to be losing this potential right here. But compared to Valdez, which I'll now go to. Actually, I should have clicked compare, shouldn't I? I'm an idiot. Compared to Dembele, he's so much better, you see, and he's got more marketability. His form is pretty consistent. Dembele had a good race like here. Poor race there, and also I don't even. Why did she get 5.9 there? I don't even know. But yeah, we're going to be losing. Her. She only beats Valdez in a couple of things. In fact, probably only one. Fitness, and consistency. Yeah, 2 things. That's it. They're both equal on feedback. So I don't really know at the moment, but I know one driver that could actually be pretty good for us. Probably Dior could be. I don't even know. Oh, I wish I need to know all this info. I wish you could like partially scout like a driver, and then would give you some sort of information. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode of Motorsport Manager. We are at the last race of the season in Russia. We can't actually like overtake anyone in the championship. I do not believe. No, we can't. Unless Dembele outscores Sadat by like 7 points, we gain 16th and 17th in the championship. And in terms of the team kind of standings, we can't finish any lower than what we are. So in terms of that, it's been a good season. Wait, what? Eastwood are like flying away for some reason. But anyway, that's going to be that for this episode. Next episode, we will be going on to the final race, and we'll be kind of doing part of the pre-season stuff for the next season, depending on how long that race is going to be. But that's going to be it from me. My name's SimStorm, and I shall see you all next time. Until then, take care.